Here in the darkness, here where you can rest. Here in these long, dark nights. Deep in your sleep, in your dream time, you can feel the rightness and not just the wrongness. Here in your quiet time, if you give yourself enough time to sleep and rest, if you give yourself enough time to rest the mind, the body, the nervous system, you will feel the rightness moving underneath all that seems wrong. In your dream time, in the language of archetypes, your deeper wisdom will remind you that alchemy requires the hottest fire, that alchemy requires melting that which had formed before, that alchemy requires amalgamation, the mixing together of what seems like opposites, that true alchemy, purifying, generative, shifting, changing, evolving alchemy of yourself, yes, of your community, yes, of your body, yes, and of your culture, your local culture, your national culture, your global culture requires heat. And the melting of what was feels violent. The melting of what was to the form of what was seems like death, but it is also purification. Here in these dark months, and when you are in tune with your dream time, you can hear this translation. If you hear this translation and think, ooh, it sounds confusing and it sounds scary, then you are not in your dream time mind. And that's okay. Come back to this message when you are open in your dream time mind, feeling and touching what is beneath all the tumult. Then this message will feel like a validation, a remembrance, and a deep, calming recognition of your path, your position, and your playing of this game. I'm not here for everyone. I'm not here for most. My voice, my message, my teachings can be received by those who are already walking a path of alchemical, archetypal, transformative wisdom. True. Not here for everyone. Here for the gifted ones of mind and spirit, the ones who have dared to expand beyond the box, the ones who have grown proficient with the box before expanding beyond it. I can't be understood by everyone, nor can you. We must be clear to our listeners so they self-identify, so they choose. Why? Because it requires informed consent to receive that which channels through you. Those who come to you for your guidance, your healing, your your knowing, your revealing. If they think you are just another advisor or one playing a game, if they think they are there to be edified like the machines edify them, they're not ready. They're not asking. They're not co-creating these big changes and transformations that come through you. When you give transformative, profound healing away, you risk giving too much to those who do not want so much. That is why we encourage you to be open to receive more in exchange, simply because when you do, you can assure yourself and what channels through you that the person who comes to you to receive can indeed receive, is open to receive, desires to receive the bigness that comes through you. And that bigness then has permission to change as much as it comes to change, to improve things at exponential values that are not normal. If you are a gifted one, if healing and messages come through you that are profound, that are big, that create big change in other people, it is so important for you to have their informed consent. It's so important for you to have the words that describe how big the energy, the transformation, the change, and the results can and will be for that person. It's not just your ego speaking out of turn, aggrandizing yourself. No, you are being honest about the grandeur of the energy that channels through you. You, as instrument, have also done your work to bring through big energies without contaminating them, without tweaking them or manipulating them, while embodying that which those energies bring through. Yes, you've done your work. And in that, yes, you are worthy of the larger compensation and exchange and participation and respect. Yes, but what is even more important is that the energies that come through you, the change that happens through you, the intensity of your transmitter is big. And those who receive it have the right to say, whoa, no, thank you, or, yes, but just a tiny bit. And you can choose yes or no, to diminishing your own transmission. Or they have the right to say, yes, please bring me all that can come through you. And yes, I am invested. I am consenting. I am knowingly saying yes to the full power of your channel. Those are your people. And those are who you came to channel into, for, and through. Mary, Mary, Christ Mass. New light, the great sun returns. This culture, predominant culture now, tells the story of the big Christed light, the sun birthing anew. This story of the little one in the manger is just as good as any of the others that have been told for the entire length of the human game. For the return of the light is indeed a miracle of this time, as is the darkness. The sweet, deep, dreaming darkness, the cave. So enjoy the stories, the traditions, any of them that you choose, that celebrate the return of the light, of the sun, And as you do, you will feel your own body and nervous system attuning to this sacred time. Celebrate the stories, but don't assume they're true. Don't assume they're better than any of the great stories that we have used to understand a great, great truth. This is the time of the light returning. This is the bottom of a deep cycle. This is your reset button. Some of the stories have been co-opted into a hurrying, pressure, rush, proving, grabbing, entitled race. That's not the original version. And it is not soothing. It is not that useful to your nervous system. It can co-opt and skip over the reset button that this season is meant to be. So slow, slow, dreamer. Celebrate the return of the sun, the light of the world, the spark of the new cycle inside yourself and in the world.